What's up and what's good? And welcome to Locked On Sports 216. This is your man, K the host, aka Keith Allen. And today, I got some reinforcements today. I have my man, E Rumble,
What's
and
up?
my
What's up?
man, Sean C.
What up? What up? What up?
And today, we will be talking about the NBA trades at the head of the deadline. We'll be talking about LeBron James, the NBA's all-time leading scorer. We'll be talking a little bit about what's up with the Cavs, talk a little bit about CSU, and we'll talk about Don Staley claps back at Gino Auriemma from UConn. There's a little drama there and stuff. But first, we're gonna talk. Well, wait a minute. Let me get that back. First, I gotta do the live read and everything from our sponsor. Once I get
Yes.
to it, she'll
Oh,
have
y'all got sponsors? I feel special.
it.
Chocolate.
Yes.
Chocolate. Who?
Oh, he gonna
Sound
give
like
it to you
you,
in a second.
sound like you
Yep.
about to say Chocolisa.
No, chocolate.
You threw me off. You
Nah,
threw
way,
me off.
way down in the valley. Let me stop.
Yep. Styled so unique at 24 Karat Chocolate's Boutique, where she specializes in custom handmade professional t shirts and hoodies for any occasions, uniforms, puzzles, towels, and more. Don't take my word for it. The work speaks for itself. Let that be the new trendsetter, customized the way that you like it, either for family reunions, gender reveals, graduations, or just a graphic tee at chocolate 24 karat Chocolate's Boutique. Go and check her out. Hit her up at 9 hit her up hit her up at 1-937-360-4386 or log on at 24ktchocolates.info. Chocolate's Boutique, so unique. All
Check
right.
her out. Check her out.
Definitely check her out because she got the Mad Monday shirts coming out very soon.
Like I
All
said,
right.
we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
yes, definitely. So we gonna go into what y'all want to do: the NBA trades or LeBron making history?
Let's go on.
Let's. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead,
No,
Sean.
I was gonna say let's salute the king. Get that out the way.
Let's
Yeah, that's what I
definitely
was
do
gonna say.
that.
Great accomplishments. Salute to him for real. For real.
Shout out to King James. He broke the NBA all-time leading scorer record, passing Kareem this past Tuesday against the OKC Thunder. He
Yes.
needed 36 and ended up scoring 38. Unfortunately, the Lakers still lost. But shout out
Mm,
to the King. So,
yeah.
what y'all think?
Hey, respect to him. It's a great accomplishment. Yeah, that's all I can say. I mean, he's from around here, so I got nothing negative to say about it. He's the king. But I
E
do have a
Rumble?
question after we go around. I have a question
Okay.
for you.
Oh, I guess it's on me now, huh? You said what you
Oh
had to
yeah.
say.
Yes.
I'm just messing with you,
Uh,
brother.
Everybody get a shot.
Right. No, I'm happy for him, man. I every now and then I fall back into my old state of mind, and as they call it, triggers, make me remind me of what we could have had if he and Kyrie had stayed. But you know, forget all that, man. The guy has done something that almost 40 years stood, that many, I know myself, I don't know about you all, but I thought would never be broken. Even some of the greats that I thought could do it, when I watched Michael and I watched Kobe, I thought they might get close to it, but they got close, but still not enough. But for him to do it and and still have the energy he has right now to continue to go. He doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon. I salute that, man. This dude is almost 40 years old and no blemishes, no nothing on his record. You know, the worst thing that I know I can say about the brother is the decision that he had on TV. Other than that, this guy been going strong since he's like what 16 years old.
14.
Yes,
Right,
14.
right. If you want to go back that far, exactly to that the eighth grade AAU team. So, but yeah, man, my hats off to him, man. I congratulations, and I don't think it's gonna be it has to be a remarkable person that's gonna be able to break this record. You know, I heard
Yes.
some of the numbers that somebody will have to accomplish just to get close to breaking it. It was like 25 a game and at least play like 20 years and something like that. And, you know, that's just whew, that's it. That's a tough little streak right there for 20 straight years.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, my hats off to the brother.
Me, much respect to the king. I mean,
Yeah.
dude been having people in his face since he was in high school as a freshman. And for
Right.
him to go all the way from ninth grade to now at 38, and truthfully, it looked like he has about 2 or 3 more good years left.
I
Right.
agree.
High
I
level
agree.
playing. It ain't like he's slowing up. I mean, slowing down or anything at all. Now, can he lead a team to the championship? I don't think so. He probably need a little more help, but man, shouts
Well,
out to him.
I don't know any player that can really carry a team to the championship at this point. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, I
So
agree with you.
so that's kind of not fair. But I mean, he's still playing at an elite level. He's the catalyst of their team. They added some pieces that are going to definitely help them going
Oh,
forward.
yes.
Like his accomplishments, like he was alluding to. I mean, this man held it together from a kid to now, and like we haven't heard any like major scandals or anything like that. So
Nothing.
you have to salute him just for that,
Right.
and
Absolutely.
for everything that he's done on and off the court. Like say, I got nothing bad to say about him except for when people start talking the GOAT conversation. Still got nothing bad to say, but I can't give him the GOAT. I watched both guys, and that was
Truthfully,
going to be my
You see how
question.
I left the conversation.
Yeah, because it gets funny. Like say that's
He
why I want to
can't
have.
see it. Hey, Keith, he couldn't see it. Then it just went.
no,
It
he
went
couldn't see
zero
it. Like
dark
I said, I
30.
was like, what
It
the?
just went 0 dark 30 over here.
Nah, like I say, I'm
No,
flying
I'm just
blind.
messing with
But
you.
no, the real question is like, okay, we witnessed both guys. Like we were fortunate enough to watch both guys' careers.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And one of the guys is from around here. He got us our first championship. One guy ripped our hearts out.
Yeah.
And I still call him the GOAT. So let me ask you guys, how do you feel about it after watching both guys? You know, and this is not a knock on either guy, because I mean, greatness is greatness. Like we'll be nitpicking if we like, you know what I'm
If
saying? But just on the eye test or whatever you feel makes the greatest, do you
okay.
think that he's overcome Jordan at this point by breaking the scoring title? Or is
Now
that not enough?
I'll say it like this. If you say NBA wise, far as NBA wise,
Just player, not
yeah,
nothing off the court, because
yeah,
yeah,
NBA wise, I'm just saying pro wise, I'd have to go with Jordan. Even though he ripped my neck off a few times. But if
yes,
I go longevity wise from kid to now, I would have to go with LeBron and maybe Kareem. Because Kareem was like the same way when he was in high school. And he never
yes,
missed a beat either in college or the pros because he came out like Kareem was like the phenomenon like Shaq was when Shaq first came into the pros.
Yes, he was different.
Yes, very different. And think about it. What if Kareem would have got to play his freshman year at UCLA? He might have would have
True.
won 4 titles in college.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if I go NBA wise, I got to go with Jordan. That's
Yeah.
just, keeping it buck. But if I go longevity,
Yeah. Oh,
whole
it's no
career
question.
path,
You said something else?
it's LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the longevity goat, the durability goat,
Yes.
I mean, even if you want to just straight go like who has all the tools? Well, see, that's where it starts getting funny because Magic had all the tools. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Kobe had all the tools. So that's
And really, if you go to GOAT conversation, in a way, it's kind of one of them conversations where, how can I say it? In different ways, you can't really name just one.
that's what I was ultimately getting at. At this point, can you
Because
you can't knock like over the last week we've had conversations where people are saying, oh, well, just because he went over he's the scoring leader, so now he has to be the GOAT. No, I don't see it that way. And I would like to, I was just trying to see if somebody could explain it to me how that makes you the GOAT.
think
I mean,
about it.
do we throw averages out of the game? Do
Right.
statistics not matter? I
Because
don't know.
think about it. A lot of people would knock Bill Russell because he can lay a claim on being the GOAT. People
Yeah.
but people also fail to realize, Bill Russell won a lot of those championships against Wilt. He had to go against Wilt and Oscar
Facts.
Robertson and all those folks.
Oh.
You know what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go. You just disappeared for a second.
Right.
What happened?
Okay, you had disappeared.
Oh, I still don't. I've been flying blind. If the people only knew how much of a professional I am right now.
But you can go Wilt, you can go Bill Russell.
I mean, like say Kobe, Bird, Magic,
Bird.
Steph has to be put in the conversation because he has just as many championships.
Right.
In the future, Giannis. If Kevin Durant can pull something off in Phoenix, if he gets 2, then what do we say?
Or Luka in the future.
I'd say no.
No to Durant?
Yep, I'd say no.
Why would you say that?
Just because I just don't think so. I think this greatest of all time stuff is just got out of hand, man, and it's I think it's so much of a personal opinion.
Yeah,
Like I
that's
was
all.
saying early, and what I was telling Keith, the younger generation, they're gonna argue up and down about LeBron, where the older generation is gonna argue up and down about Jordan because that's who they saw, that's what they watched, that's what
Right.
every day. The three of us are privileged to be able to have watched both of those through their primes and everything.
And that was my point. That's why I asked. There's some of us out here that actually have seen both guys.
Yeah.
And when I say Jordan is the GOAT, people forget that he beat us like
a few times.
Young Sean, we watched the shot. Like we literally watched the shot,
dude,
in live action.
Because Brad Sellers brought that up on another sports show. You know what I'm saying? He brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
And then said it was 2 versions of the shot because he did it to us a few years later. Again.
Sure did. Yes. Almost in the same fashion. Like that was crazy.
But like I said, if you go NBA wise, I have to go with Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's no knock.
Hell
we just splitting hairs at that point. But
right.
Absolutely.
But like I say, I got some other guys to put in the conversation.
Right.
That we definitely should put Kareem. We should give Kareem more respect, because that fact that man only hit 1 3-pointer and got all those points, man, we can't just gloss over that. That's crazy.
And think about this. That was a different game back then, to where in them days, Kareem and them play 82.
Thank you.
Every year. 82. Wilt, 82. Bill, 82. And even Bill coached his team to a championship as a player coach.
Yes. Definitely.
So it's like it's kind of one of them answers that you already can just put them in the category. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean it's fun for conversation for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's really no wrong answer, because, like I say, ultimately I'm a homer. So if you say LeBron's the GOAT, it doesn't hurt my feelings.
Right.
At all. Like I say, I support that all the way. Like that.
Think about it. All of us have lived to see Magic beginning to the end of his career. We probably got to watching Kareem towards the twilight to the end. Yes. I might have started in maybe his prime, because I'm a little bit older than y'all. But
But I mean, we all had parents and grandparents that were sports people, though. So we were exposed to that at a young age. So I knew about Lou Alcindor before Kareem.
Absolutely, yeah. Like everybody, I get in arguments. You already talk about, oh man, you ain't no Lakers fan, man. You just saying that because LeBron there, he came from Cleveland. Like, dude, man. I started off the very first team I fell in love with besides the Cavs was the Lakers, and he was like, because of what, Magic or whatever. No, I had a basketball card of Bob McAdoo when I was a little kid.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I fell in love with.
I was a Magic fan when he was at Michigan State and he beat Bird, so I traveled with him.
I feel you.
I traveled with him to LA, and man, dude. And Kareem, we all tried to emulate his skyhook as kids, playing in the backyards.
Yeah. I never worked for me with those shorter arms I had.
I had a different skill set back then.
Right. There's no need for you to be throwing up the hook.
You know.
But
you crazy.
But we're gonna move on to our next subject, the NBA trade deadline.
Yes, a lot of excitement today. It was a great day for a lot of teams. Great day for a lot of teams.
A brother man was asleep, and then Sean. Well, actually, you're gonna start off first with this guy here, Kyrie Irving. He was like the first big peg to fall and go to Dallas.
Yes, and let me just start this off with, for all those guys out there that are saying, "Oh, they can't do anything because they lack defense." Kyrie is like 6'2", 6'3". Luka is 6'7". At some point, I think they can learn how to play defense. So please be quiet. You don't know what you're talking about. Thank you.
Come on now, preacher, as we say in church.
I'm tired of hearing this craziness.
Think about it. You don't play in Jason Kidd's rotation if you don't play defense.
Thank you. Like, come on, y'all.
And let's defenders on that team. Bullock is a good defender.
But let's just keep it a buck. How much defense is really happening? I mean, you can try to impede dudes' shots, but ultimately it's if they miss, not you stopping them.
Right.
Does that make sense?
NBA?
Yeah, it's like
in today's NBA.
I mean, even when we were younger, like Mark Price, I've seen Mark Price in the pickup game torch everybody.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Everybody.
When I talk to brothers down here being involved with basketball, and we start talking about people from Atlanta down here, that's a name that pops up that gets a lot of respect amongst brothers. Is Mark Price down here? Yeah. Oh yeah, brother.
For me personally, yes.
Yeah,
that man trash talk dudes and drop 12 games 12.
Yeah, I've heard a few stories about Mark Price and pickup games down here in Atlanta. over at Georgia Tech, giving it to guys.
Phew.
Man.
It's different. But yeah, on the NBA level, like say defense is you have schemes to stop certain things, but like ultimately if a dude's open, it's if he hits or miss. So yeah, I think that the Dallas Mavericks made a great move for themselves. I think Luka is going he has kind of the same skill set as LeBron with a little better jumper at this point. And I think that they can definitely make it work.
I think so too. Because they can make it happen.
And I before yesterday, I thought they were like a true contender to win the championship, or at least come out of the West. But now,
Until what I found out this morning, thanks to Sean, KD is on his way to Phoenix like Isaac Hayes back in the day. The blockbuster trade of the whole trade deadline, for real, for real. But
yeah,
KD
I
didn't
definitely
come
wasn't
cheap.
expecting it.
He didn't come cheap because Phoenix had to reluctantly give up my man here, Miles Bridges, and Cam Johnson. And I think Phoenix had to give like Brooklyn first round picks to the end of time. 4.
Do believe it's 4 of them. Don't quote me, but I'm almost positive.
Yeah, it's 4.
Whew.
Boy, these people throwing away these picks line here like it's a spades
Right.
game.
You know what? They done got the
don't
Los
have-
Angeles Rams mentality.
If you think about it, and we discuss it all the time, most young players need like 2 or 3 years to develop anyway before they turn into whoever they're going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, we're experiencing it now with like a Coro and Mobley. People aren't giving them a chance, but like say that it's that window. Giannis didn't come out the gate. Kobe didn't even come out the gate.
No.
And everybody's different. Everybody learns differently. So there's some people it takes them several years to just adjust to the game, and there's some people that just don't get it. Eddie Johnson, they used to play for the Phoenix Suns, and he was on the radio here this evening after I got off the phone with y'all earlier, and he was talking to the 92.9 the game down here, and he was talking about the young talent, and it's just like usually on average, if a player doesn't seem like they can get it by the age of 25, he said most franchises pretty much are
move on from you.
They moving on.
And that's about
and that's
the window.
Your window.
That makes
And
sense.
that's your window. Yep.
And Okoro, what he's 22?
Yeah.
He really should be a senior in college right now.
Yeah, our team. Yeah. But
Well,
that's
Barkley wouldn't he be a senior in college too if he was still there?
He'd be a junior.
But junior?
And Garland would be just drafted.
Wow.
He already got an all-star under his belt. Let's go, Cavs.
Right.
But getting back to that's why they're giving up all these picks though, because they have value, but they only have value for teams that are not in competition. If that makes sense.
It's like how we used to get excited for draft day with the Cavs when LeBron was gone.
Right. Because we were picking high.
Yeah,
we were picking very high at that point. That's why.
Right. So I went to the draft party when they drafted Wiggins number 1 at the Q, and it was about like 15,000 down there.
And he's a great example of a player who started off slow, or not even really slow, but he turned into an all-star.
Yes, he did. Then you would probably put Phoenix as a favorite to come out the West.
You almost have to.
Yes. And it's a shame because LA made some deals too.
Oh, yeah.
They got this gentleman back, D-Lo.
Yes.
D'Angelo.
Yes.
They got him back. Actually, LA got like 5 players.
Yeah.
They got D'Angelo Russell, Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley, Vanderbilt.
Yep.
And
they got some.
And they actually can make a move now in the West.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they got a whole bunch. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say they just picked up a lot of professional basketball players, and that's a big
Yes.
thing. I heard that term thrown
Absolutely.
around. They picked up some professionals, and they need it. You know.
Yes.
Speaking of them, it's funny you mentioned that, man, because it's a story that I came across that I thought was kind of interesting. Dealing with the Lakers, it's supposedly there may be a little riff or something going on. I won't maybe call it a riff, but maybe some tension situations in the Laker locker room going forward. Scottie Pippen Jr. plays for the Lakers.
I know what you're talking about.
Sean, you don't know nothing about this, man. Where I'm going with this, because I see you.
I know what you're talking
Well,
about.
there's a report that recently that Malik Beasley was spotted out on the town with Larsa Pippen, which is Scottie Pippen Jr.'s mama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Them dudes make too much money for that, but I feel
Right.
that would be crazy.
Yeah. Because somebody brought that attention to me at work.
Right.
Like, whoa.
Yeah, I was just there, one of my screens up, and the article came across my screen here talking about it.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, hey, he can't control what his mom do.
Right.
True.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, that's a funny situation, though, man. Man, that's kind of like with Delonte West and somebody's mama. We ain't gonna go farther than that.
Yeah.
Leave that
It's all
alone.
alleged and speculation that we won't feed into.
Right.
But yeah, it has to be weird for sure. But I mean, in today's day and age, everything is kind of
scared, blurred.
Don't even get me started with that. You're absolutely right.
So we got some comments from my man Lavelle Thomas. It's gonna show up as Facebook user. I got 3 different platforms I'm broadcasting this on. He said,
"We appreciate you."
Yeah,
right.
He said, "What's up, fellas?" He said, "It's win now or never for CP3 and the Suns."
Yes, I totally agree. They pushed all the chips in, and they can get this one. They are a top contender in a wide open West.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then he also said, "Good draft picks are attractive to big name free agents that want to surround themselves with young Thundercats like Bron did when he came back to Cleveland."
Well, he did. Well, I don't know. He didn't really want young guys though.
Because they traded Wiggins when he came back.
Yeah, he
and truthfully, that's who they should have kept.
He would have been perfect. Like he would have still been balling right now.
Right. Because you got to think they could have got Kevin Love anyway in the free agent market the next year.
Yeah.
They didn't really have to go get him right then because LeBron didn't have no expectations that first year.
But that's a whole, we have a whole nother show on how the front office just
operates.
They could have made so many different moves that, water under the bridge. But
that's all you could say, really.
That's but like I say, that definitely, like say, some people feel that having young dudes is a detriment. Not a detriment, but that they want more advanced.
Damn, Sean, you went out again. E?
I'm here.
Okay. Sean, you're back.
Boy, you ain't live, boy. Restream don't like you, bro. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Oh, go ahead, Sean, what you were saying.
Oh, I don't even know where I went out at.
Yeah, I don't either.
You
were saying that most players, veteran players, don't really.
Oh yeah, they want more advanced players, more guys that are more acclimated to the game because it's a different game on the NBA level, and that's all. Like the example would be like the Phoenix Suns as opposed to the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets have a whole bunch of young dudes which doesn't translate into a lot of victories, but they're exciting to watch.
Right. Where John Wall is sick with it right now. Well, he probably going to get bought out anyway. So they
Yeah,
might want
man.
to step foot.
The
He
buyout
won't be
market
there
is going to
long.
be crazy, man. It's going to be
Yeah.
the buyout market going to be real crazy. I saw a name that came across as a possible buyout. I was going to ask you guys what you thought about maybe somebody we might, if we have the possibility to go after, would you take him? Will Barton.
He can defend.
Once
Probably
again,
won't cost you much.
but like, do we have a roster spot? That's the question. And then if you bring him in, who do you let go?
Did he just ask if we got a roster spot? There's a few Geechies that I could get off this roster real quick.
I just asked the
Come on
questions
now.
here. I just asked the questions. You can respond.
No, I'm responding. There's a few of them that can go, hey, your services are no longer needed. Your key fob has been deactivated. Leave your iPad at the front door.
Yeah, I
Mr.
don't know.
Windler.
There you go. One of the DWs. See you later. Kevin Love.
That's
See you
about
later.
it. For Will Barton,
Man, I'm just not. It's not for Will Barton. You asked him for open a roster spot. I'm getting.
Well,
I'm
that's
opening
what I'm
roster
saying.
spot.
No, hold it. The question is, you talking about bringing on Will Barton? So
It could be
essentially,
Will
it's
Barton, Jill
who are
Barton,
you?
Mark Barton. I don't care who it is. Get these geeches off the roster.
See, I can't rock with that one. But go
They
ahead. I feel
they got to
you.
go, man. I'm tired of these dudes. Just like with the Browns, man. There's certain players on there, man. You got to go. Your services are no longer needed.
I feel you.
That's it. But I'm just throwing it out there, man. Like Keith said,
No,
he's a guard forward. He can defend. He can shoot. You know, an older veteran that's been around a little bit. Won't cost you a lot of money if you try and sign him. So, you know, I just throwing names out there. I know how we, you know, somewhat
yeah,
one of our glaring issues is our 3 spot, but I like what Okoro's starting to give us right now in front of our eyes. So we really
yeah.
don't need that 3. I'm really more concerned on improving the consistency of production of the bench.
Yeah, we discussed that. I mean, if you look at our roster, we got 4 guys that can play that spot. I don't understand why everybody keeps. I think it's more of a national media thing. I think they put that in everybody's head, like, oh, they need a scoring wing. You know, no, Karis LeVert. I don't know if you heard of that guy, but he's capable of dropping 50.
Definitely.
You know, Coro, he's like you said, coming
Keep
to
my
his
face right
own.
now, Sean.
Even like Dean Wade can get buckets. You know,
Yep. Also, shout out to my man Dave Patterson Sr. He even said it's win now or never for CP3 and the Suns.
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah, he has to be the
Definitely.
happiest dude out here.
He has to be. I'm pretty
Yep.
sure he going up until this trade happened. I'm pretty sure that he was trying to think like, well, how much longer I'm gonna keep doing this because this window is closing very fast, especially
You
with
got to
Booker
think.
being injured a lot this season. It's probably this he might have thought this season might be kind of a waste. But hey,
Mm,
that'll give me some more energy if I was him. Like, hey, let's go, let's get it. We got Durant now. All I
Yeah.
got to do is just feed it to him. And like we mentioned earlier, you know, it takes a lot of pressure off of Durant to facilitate and initiate the offense. He can run around and do what he do and catch and shoot and post up and isolate all that, man. So it's a win-win.
and I
Ain't it
watched
going to
some.
be tough?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Sean.
No, I was just gonna say I watched something interesting where they talked about how CP3, Booker, and Durant all can play on the block also. So
Yep.
that's gonna open everything up. And then you throw Aiden
Absolutely.
into the situation, like they're gonna be very versatile, and if they figure it out, they're gonna be tough to beat.
Yes. Now, Boston stood. Did Boston make any trades? I think they stood pat.
They picked up Mike Masala,
Okay,
if I'm
Mike
not
Masala.
mistaken.
And they traded Von Lee and somebody else. And
Yeah.
Philadelphia stayed pat. No, they traded Thibault.
Bible out of there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And let's see who else in the East. Who in the East that's in second place? That's
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. They got Jay Crowder.
Yeah, they
I
picked
like
up a
that.
defensive guy.
Hey, it reminds me of like what you guys they picked up a couple years ago that left that helped him. PJ Tucker.
Oh
Yes.
Kind of
yeah,
reminds me of that same type of pickup. You know, a tough, rugged defender, gonna get some rebounds. You know, you need that. You need that little rugged to play with you.
Definitely.
and
Definitely.
he's a veteran. He can. He's just gonna lace him up and do what he needs to do. He doesn't need
Absolutely.
the ball.
Like they used to say, you know, he bring his lunch pail every night.
Right.
Yeah,
hmm
definitely. So, I mean, it will be very interesting in the second half of the season.
It
After
really is,
All-Star
man.
break.
I'm curious to see where the Cavs end up since we're talking NBA with the
Mhm.
East. You know, I thought for a moment there like the Nets would be a team we really had to worry about, but since they've dismantled, you know, they're pretty much gonna. I think they're gonna fall down behind us and in the standing. So, like I think you said that earlier, Sean. It's like the fourth is ours to lose.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
And you know, combine that with the fact that we have the 29th hardest schedule in the NBA the rest of the year. You know, this is a prime time for us to make a move and solidify. If we can move up maybe to three, who knows, possibly two if we could. But you know,
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we can like say four. If we get to four, that's a victory in my book. Like
Yeah.
hmm
you know what I'm saying, and that means that we took care of business down the stretch. Like you said, we got the 29th hardest schedule, so we should get a lot of games that we should be, on top. We should always come out on top. So hopefully we just take care of business. It's a couple rotation things and a couple decisions down the stretch that we need to clean up, but that comes with youth and experience. So
right.
Yes.
I got faith in JB. All you JB haters and trying to get him out of here, please be
I guess
quiet.
please be
Also,
quiet. Come on, preacher.
Like,
Exactly.
leave
yeah,
that dude alone. Let him do his thing. He
Right.
gotta he gotta grow with the team. For real, for real. Cause it's really his first coaching opportunity of a legit basketball team.
Right.
And think
facts.
about it. He actually changed the culture
Yes.
Yeah.
of the Cavaliers. He actually changed the culture.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm over here looking at our schedule right here. Our next couple of games, and we won four in a row. The next three are, I feel, are good winnable games for us. We got New Orleans tomorrow night. But that's tough. We got a back to back. We play New Orleans Friday night, and then Saturday night we got Chicago,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then
That's
and then we play San Antonio on Monday. Three
yeah.
games in 4 days,
Hmm.
But those are all winnable games.
but those are all three are
They are.
winnable games.
Because you taking New Orleans on without Zion.
hmm Is
Yeah.
what's my man playing?
Ingram,
Brandon Ingram. Yeah,
he's
is
playing.
he playing?
Yeah.
I know he has been hurt for a little bit.
He had
Yeah, I think
played
he's back.
last week against the Lakers.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, all right.
yeah.
Yeah. He's playing.
Now, then after that, next Wednesday is a interest game. We play at Philly on the road.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that'll be a
then
go
we
ahead.
off for a while, and then we play Denver. Oh, because it's
That'd be at
All Star
home too.
Weekend. That's All Star Weekend then.
Yes.
Yeah. But
And
yeah,
I
man,
know
those are
go ahead, E.
no. I was just gonna say those are winnable games, man.
Yes, they are. I definitely say this. I know Denver and Memphis, like, damn.
Well, not Denver, but Memphis for sure.
Memphis
Yeah.
definitely for sure. Because Memphis probably right now is the most hated team in the league.
Well, yeah, because for some reason they have like a overconfidence error.
Yeah.
They got off to a great start, and they remind me a lot of like the Hawks a couple years ago. Like they
Yeah,
have a good, solid team. They have a young guy who's on the verge of being a superstar, if not a superstar already. And they just got a little ahead of themselves. They seeing a lot of victories early, and it's starting to catch up with them too.
yeah, because everybody going for him now. You ain't sneaking up on nobody.
Yeah.
And then when you got Dylan Brooks sometimes do his shenanigans,
Yeah, that
because
was
it
just
seemed
dirty.
like with the Cavs game last Thursday, the Cavs had got out on Memphis early, and then Memphis started catching up, and then Dylan Brooks woke the Cavs up.
Mm-hmm. They played with a different urgency after that.
Yes, they had that look like, oh, that's how you want to play it. Okay, we got y'all.
Yeah. Right. Right.
And it's like, they. Oof. If I know if I was the first or second, I would not want to see the Lakers in the 8th spot, and I would not want to see Golden State. Well, Golden State in the 8th spot. I think Phoenix gonna gradually get into the top 3,
Yeah, without a doubt. Like
and
it's
I
going to
think
definitely be a
Dallas gonna be
shift.
in the top 4. You know,
Yeah, a lot of those teams are going to feed on each other, so it's
yeah.
going to
Hmm.
like.
Let's see. Where's Denver at now? Number 5.
Oh, they number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sorry, Phoenix. I'm looking at Denver, but I meant to say Phoenix.
Phoenix
Yeah. So
like 5
Phoenix,
or something.
they're 5. Yeah, they're tied with Dallas at number 4.
Because you got to think they was playing well anyway before the trade.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
And
Now they
KD, when
got
he's supposed
better.
to come back after the All-Star break.
Yeah, I think
Sometime
so.
after that. Yeah, that's what I heard. Sometime after that.
So things is going to get real in the West.
Just
And meanwhile, in the
basketball as
East,
a whole.
yeah. In the East, it's Boston, Milwaukee, got Philadelphia, and you got the Cavs. I think the Cavs, if things can go right, can probably get in the 3.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think
as
so.
long as we're in, I don't care.
We're
Yeah,
only
I'm
one
not
game
even
behind
voting.
the Sixers right now.
right. And the Sixers got to be kicking themselves from last night because they lost to a Boston team minus 4 starters.
Mm. It happens.
Well, who else didn't play?
Robert Williams didn't play.
Uh-huh.
Um, Robert Williams, I don't think Horford
I
played
know
last
Jalen.
night. And Jaylen Brown got hurt last night
Mm,
in a freak accident.
yeah, he got hurt.
Mm.
And Marcus Smart didn't play.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they pulled it out against Philly.
Mm. Hey, like I say, we've seen the same thing happen to us. So,
Right.
everybody has their night.
Check out. We seen that
Absolutely.
about a couple of weeks ago
Absolutely.
with Golden
Man.
State where they played their JV team.
And we laid the egg.
Then also Golden
Right.
State got Gary Payton Jr. back
Yes.
and traded away James Wiseman.
Mm-hmm. Say that's over with. But like I say, Wiseman, another one of those guys. He's young and he's got plenty of time to figure it out.
That's
and a new,
true.
a fresh start might be great for him
Yeah.
because he's got the tools for sure. He's definitely
Right.
got the tools.
Plus, he
Right.
won't be under pressure to actually succeed, if you know what I mean. He'll be in Detroit. All you got to really do right now is play ball because they're not going nowhere.
That and I think the style of play is going to help him because, I mean, it's
Right.
got to be rough being a big man on the Golden State Warriors.
Because
Like,
you're
just
not
keeping it
really
above.
featured for your gifts. And you know what I'm saying? You just really, your main requirement is to play defense and set picks and
Yes.
screens.
Grab some
Maybe
rebounds.
that's Wiseman's problem. Maybe that just ain't his. He just ain't his cup of tea with playing D, man.
Who is that? Wiseman?
Wiseman. Remember I mentioned earlier, man. It was like this. What's with Wiseman? I just thought that the talent that I thought that he had, he should be doing better now in the NBA than what he's doing. I
Yeah,
know
and
that he had
also,
the knee
yeah,
injury, but still, it's just like when I have the opportunity he has had, it's just like, eh. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because he's on a small ball team, though. That was the point.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah,
saying.
that's
That's what I
all.
like. Maybe that's it. Because I just always thought like it got to be something. What is it with him? But that makes a very good point, man. Is that team is kind of the way they play is designed not designed for a 7-footer to produce in that offense. You set
right.
picks, you go get rebounds, and you protect the rim. And
Yep.
Wiseman he's a stretch. He wants to shoot at times.
And that would be fine. He would be able to get that. When they run that one set where Draymond used to get the shot from the top of the key all the time, like he could have played that role, but I'm quite
Yeah.
sure they didn't want him to do that.
Yeah.
Like you
Right.
said, no, bro, go down and
low,
crash these boards.
crash the board,
Right.
get picks, and you'll be cool.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, we about to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back, and we'll talk about the adventures of Don Staley clapping back at Gino Auriemma and our Super Bowl picks on Locked On Sports 216.
Yeah, girl, your hips don't scam and your hips don't lie. Yeah, you got a man down. I love you when you dance on the dance floor. You're driving me crazy and I want more. Girl, your hips don't scam, don't lie.
See you looking from the corner, yeah, acting like you don't see movements coming from these thighs.
We're back. Locked On Sports 216 with your man K the host, E Rumble, and Sean C.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Get those comic books from Katanda Studios, Iron Dragon. One of the proprietors is at the bottom of your screen. Sean
check,
C.
check it out. Yeah, we got 3 out there, and there's a couple more projects I can't speak of right now, but it's a couple things in the works. So stay with us.
That's what's
We
up.
coming.
That's what's up. Good work. Good work. Now we're gonna go to the Sean, you disappeared again. Oh, there you go.
Uh-oh.
Restream don't like you.
Yeah, it's cool.
And Restream gonna learn is that you gotta take all of us.
Hey, we gonna figure it out. Remember us when we gonna remember this Restream.
Exactly. Now we're gonna go to real quick in women's college basketball. Don Staley clapped back at Gino Auriemma for his comments after the UConn South Carolina basketball game on Sunday, where Mr. Auriemma, if I can find him, Mr. Auriemma got attacked by throwing the water bottle on the court. Then after the game, he said that's not basketball, and that the refs need to do something. He said that's not basketball, and Don Staley clapped back like she tired of this, and she said, "Well, we didn't say nothing when UConn was beating our brains out."
Yeah, I'm not even hip, so wow.
Yeah, South Carolina ranked number 1 in the nation. The girls' team is undefeated.
Yeah.
And it looked like they're about to win a second straight NCAA title.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, they got it's a big game actually Sunday before the Super Bowl on ESPN at 2. South Carolina versus LSU. They're the two remaining undefeated teams in Division I women's basketball.
Yes. I'm going to watch it. Actually,
Yeah.
because I watched the South Carolina UConn game in whole, and South Carolina was pulling away in the second half, and then the refs kind of gave UConn some calls, got them back in the game.
Gotcha.
But
And
it was a
speaking
good
of
game.
South Carolina, they are playing Auburn right now, and it's 27-9 right now.
It wasn't the first quarter.
The first half, it's the second quarter.
They got a squad. They got a squad. And Dawn Staley doing her thing. Shots out to her.
Yeah, still.
Yes.
Right.
She is definitely doing big things. I think now Gino Auriemma is probably now he has to compete now.
Mm-hmm.
Where before he had the total dominion over college basketball. From the 90s,
absolutely.
2000s, and I think his only competition really was Tennessee, especially in the 90s and early 2000s.
Right.
And now the landscape done changed because now, and be fair, he also got some key players out too. Because leading scorer from last year, she's out for the season. And I think his second leading scorer from last season is out right now. So, but now he has to compete.
Like you say, they were a powerhouse for so long, and like they would get all the top recruits. Like everybody would go there. Like you say, it was only like 4 teams that were really competitive on the women's side. But now the game of basketball on the women's side has changed so much. That it's more competition out there. It's a lot more. It's a lot more women that are trained from a young age that are able to compete on a high level now. And
absolutely.
And that's what's up.
And think about it. I watched the South Carolina UConn game over the Ohio State Michigan game, the men's.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot more palatable, I mean, they play a solid game. Like say, if you like fundamental basketball, like the women's game is definitely geared towards that.
Yes.
Hustle, learning sets. They play the game the right way.
Fundamentals.
For sure.
All the fundamentals.
Like I said, I root for them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey fellas, I ain't gonna. I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but I'm gonna have to drop off here in a second, here, man.
Okay, we almost about to go off anyway.
Okay, cool.
We got the Super Bowl picks because we only gonna keep you for an hour, keep us for an hour too. So
this hour, 7 o'clock usually on Thursdays. 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Hey, I was here at 7 o'clock. If you want to be technical now.
hey, me too.
I was hearing the screen door close in somebody's house and everything.
I was late.
Ain't no thing, brother. Hey,
that's the beauty of ownership. We can do what we want to do.
Absolutely.
Right. So the Super Bowl picks for this Sunday. You got Kansas City going up against the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right. Like I say, we'll keep this short and sweet.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and
age before
I'll take that. I'm gonna take Philly. I'm gonna take Philly at I think I said 38 to 38-24.
38-24.
I'm gonna take Philly in this one. I'm rooting for neither team because I'm a Browns fan. I really don't care either way who wins. So because I'm kind of rooting for Frank Clark getting another one, but then I want Jalen Hurts to get one. The Kelsey Bros are from here. But like I say, I'm a Browns fan. I really don't care unless they can get our guys out there, you know, in mask or something,
Yeah.
and win the Super Bowl. It's all good. But no, I'm hoping for a competitive game, and I do believe that the Eagles have enough to just hold Mahomes under, just hold him, just contain him. And the injury might come in to hurt him. No pun intended. The injury might hurt him a little bit also. So yeah, I'm taking Philly.
Rumble?
I'm going with the Yorkshire Terriers and the Puppy Bowl. Oh, y'all talking about the Super Bowl, not the Puppy Bowl. Okay. I'm going with Kansas City. I know the man is hurt. Coming off an injury. They say he's good, but I just right now, man, as my wife would say, something in my shanana tells me to vote for Kansas City, man. I just can't go against Pat Mahomes, or as I call him, Pat and his homies. That's how I feel. I just short and simple. I think Philly is a good team. They've had a great season. Hats off to Jalen Hurts for putting in the work that's needed after all the naysayers and people out there to say he wasn't a franchise quarterback and they should cut him. And I have friends in the league that listen to when I say this, told me and my other Cleveland friends that he would rather have Baker Mayfield than Jalen Hurts as his quarterback.
Ooh.
Yes.
Really? That's a violation.
We asked him question last week. Would you still take Baker Mayfield over Jalen Hurts? It's still been crickets ever since last week. He has not responded back. But
well, you know, a lot of people now are starting to come across on Baker Mayfield now.
Yeah, whatever.
Even some of the Baker bros. You know what I'm saying?
Baker, Reagan, Mayfield could kick rocks to me. But yeah, that's my pick, man. I think Philly's a good team, man. I just got a feeling that I just feel like Kansas City, man. Kansas City's been playing some decent ball. Love the young guys. They got like 4 rookies that are contributing on that team right now.
Yeah, on defense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And one on offense, the running back, Pacheco.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm rooting for them, man. I'm rooting for them. I think it's going to be a good football game, though.
That's
Me
all we can root for.
myself, I'm going with Kansas City as well. I think Kansas City gonna pull it out 31-28. I think Kansas City exercised all their demons against Cincinnati, where they crossed that minefield and everything. And I just think, I just got that feeling Andy Reid gonna pull it out. And Pat Mahomes gonna be on his quest to try to catch Tom Brady and everything.
Yeah, I got to remember that Philly defense.
Oh yeah,
that's the one that's going to be the X factor. But I like I told you, I'm just rooting for a great game. I really
right. That's it. I just really want a great game.
I'm with you.
Really, I don't have a dog in the race for real. But
that's why I said I'm wrong for the yoke shit.
I feel you.
But I want to see a great game.
What you guys doing for the Super Bowl?
I'm just going to be here at the house.
I'm going over some friends of ours that's having a Super Bowl party. So we're going over there for that. So don't hang out.
Oh, okay.
Have some
drink good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my dude, where we going, he has a huge old bar up in there. So, yeah, I'm having good old drinks.
That's the move.
Hey, it's not his camaraderie. It's his huge old bar.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Like, you got a house. I'm expecting you to be like, man, he got a pool and this, that, and the other. No, he's got a huge bar.
Yeah, no, say it right. A huge old bar.
Well, that brings us to the conclusion of Loc'd On Sports 216. We'd like to thank you all who came and watched and tuned in.
Hey, can I say one thing before you go? I hate to cut you off, man.
Go ahead.
Hey man, real quick, man, just give a shout out to my cousin, man. I got a Grammy winner in my family, baby. Dame the
Yes,
drummer,
Yeah,
Damon
Dame the
Taylor,
drummer.
man.
We just brought that up. Monday? Talked about
yes.
that.
Yeah,
And I had the privilege of
Salute.
being on the same stage performing with the dude.
yes.
Congrats to Dane.
That's
It'd be
my.
nice if somebody could get us an interview with him. That's
I already got it planned. He just got to make the time. So I've already had that scheduled. So we just had to schedule the time.
Yes.
He's already
hey,
Shout out
agreed to
to
do.
Dane.
oh man, we appreciate that. No, salute
Yes.
to him for all jokes aside, and like
Yeah.
we look forward to having him on the show because he's got a lot
Yeah.
of things going on, and man, a Grammy.
Yeah. There's hopefully when he comes on, he can maybe elaborate more on the big surprise that he has up his
Oh,
sleeve.
okay.
I can't put that out say right now, but what it is it's pretty big. It's pretty big.
That's
Oh,
what's up right there.
okay, well if you need some help or some extras or
Yeah, it's
locked on sports and Mad Mondays, we all for it. Of course,
no
Hood
doubt.
Point.
No doubt. Yeah, it's a big deal. You know, he did his movie, the documentary, the Black Daddy movie. So if you all want to see a good documentary, go out there on I think it's Vimo. I do believe the movies. I can't think
Oh,
of the
okay.
name. Yeah, but it's
Okay.
go Black Daddy the movie. He's won lots of awards this past year, independent
Man.
film festivals across the United States. Won like I want to say about up to 20 different awards he won off of this documentary.
Whoa.
But
Mm.
but from that, he got a call about an opportunity that's trying to materialize, and hopefully by the time we can get him on there, he can elaborate it on it more. So
We will be rooting for him, and we here for it. So just let us know when it's ready, when
No
you got
doubt.
the time.
definitely,
Well, this your
All
man
right.
K the host.
Like and subscribe.
Like and
Hey,
subscribe to Locked On Sports 216 YouTube channel.
yes sir.
Like I don't know where I'm at on the screen, but hopefully it's
Yeah,
down there
it's about
somewhere.
it's your man. It's right here. It's your man E Rumble, straight from an ATL, but always from EC.
Yeah,
Yes, we appreciate you stopping through, my brother.
no doubt.
No
Open
doubt.
door whenever you got some time. Stop on through.
Exactly.
All right.
And good luck to your son in the AAU circuit.
I done
Yes.
accidentally hit the mute. Thank you. Thank
Good
you.
luck to you too, coach.
Go, EJ.
All right. We out. Locked On Sports 216. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Locked On Sports 216. Until next week, we'll see you soon. Peace.
We out.
Peace.